Nigga fan 007. What up? You good? I'm alive, I'm breathing. Drop this shit. What up, nigga? Drop this shit. What up, nigga? Fucking head, man. So what are you niggas waiting for, man? Subscribe before the fucking interview start. You niggas is running out, man. Angry Fan Movement.
Hey, man. Welcome to the panel on Angry Fans Radio. We appreciate you coming on tonight. You hear me, ladies?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I'm taking on our second panel. Hey, Wayne, set it off, please. You're a female. Set it off. Let's not play no games, please.
What does that have to do with anything? I knew that was coming. Anyway, all
Let's
right.
go.
So this is how we can do it. Basically, I'm gonna ask a question. It's if everybody wants to chime in, of course, everybody take a 2-minute answer period or whatever, and we'll do it from there. Okay, so what I want to start off with in regard to battler turn business, battler basically hustling, and then platform league owner. What is, as females, what is the hardest thing for you guys to overcome, or if there's any?
First, can y'all hear me?
Oh.
Yeah. We can hear you, black guys.
It's like it's chopping up or something. I don't know if that's my phone or what the fuck.
Nah, it is chopping up because I'm getting bad reception over here, too.
Okay, I'm just trying to make sure. So can you repeat the question, please?
Wayne Corbett, hey, you know what? I'm going to ask the questions. Hey, Black Eyes, Raine, Dutchess, y'all are females in the battle rap industry. What is the hardest part for y'all? I know y'all females, but what's the hardest part for y'all? How do y'all do it?
I can't even set up here and pinpoint the hardest part. I just don't like dealing with emotional niggas.
Like what? Like what?
Huh?
Like what?
I mean, just emotional shit. Like, I don't know. It's a lot of emotions that come out of niggas that I didn't expect or that I wasn't aware of until I entered this world.
Okay, Raine? Raine?
Yeah.
Okay.
The hardest part?
Yeah. Of you being a female.
Right now, I'm not sure what the hardest part is. To me, thank you. To me, in general, it's just dealing with the battlers sometimes. Dealing with artists in general, I would say, because having the radio show and the league, it's not a lot different. It's like you have to kind of, I wouldn't say dealing with the emotions, like you said, but more so just dealing with people's lives and kind of like having empathy for whatever they're going through, stuff like that. I guess that's the hardest part.
Yeah, y'all hold it back right now, man. Yeah, Dutchess, what's up, Dutchess?
No, the questions are kind of general, like, I don't know, like.
I got you. No, don't even worry about it. I got you. Don't worry about that. Hey, yo, Dutchess, what up, Dutchess?
What's going on? For me, I guess for everybody it's different. For me, the hardest thing for me is juggling my rap career with my real life. That shit can be a bit much sometimes.
You the what, family? Your children or what?
Yeah, just, going to work and taking care of the kids and then coming home having to prepare for a battle or get in the studio. That shit is different when you're a woman. When you're a woman of the house and you're taking care of things and then you're trying to build yourself in the industry at the same time, it can be a bit much at times.
Okay, so question. So females, when you hear the rumors of this female is had a ghost writer, whatever, how do y'all all feel? Because you ain't got, like, Black Ice, I don't know if you battle rap or not, but, you still a female. Do you get offended? Do y'all get offended by that, regardless if it happens to you or not?
I know I do.
I don't get offended. I feel like unless somebody got proof where somebody exposed it and they got proof behind their exposing, I don't really pay attention to it. But I don't like it because it kind of discredit like all the other females that actually write. You know what I'm saying? Even that one that's probably writing but just beefing with somebody. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you shouldn't bring that shit to the table unless you got proof. So I don't really pay attention to it unless they shoot some proof out there.
Okay.
I agree. But it used to really bother me, like a lot. So I used to go out my way because I'm an artist first. So it used to bother me a lot when guys automatically just try to say a girl has a ghostwriter because she had some fire lines that you think only guys are supposed to come up with, which is totally dumb. Like, we have Google, you can look up stuff. It's like when they get accused based on that, and like she said, they don't have proof, then it's just like, you know, I used to really be tight. Like, I used to go in about it. Now I don't care as much. You know what I mean? If they don't have real proof, then it's like whatever to me.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know, man. I mean,
Look, wait, hold up.
Me and
like,
you have had
these
debates, though.
I feel what y'all saying about the proof thing, but, like, that shit gets me mad because I ain't fucking signed up to battle 10 motherfuckers writing one rhyme. You understand what I'm saying? like that shit, that pisses me off. Like, and like how you running around thinking you that bitch or you're that nice and you got people writing your shit. So, like that really bothers me because you're not that hot if niggas is writing for you. Like, you can have a flow and all that, but if niggas is lining together your rhymes, you're not hot. Like,
true. That's it.
Yeah.
Your thoughts?
Yeah.
That was Dutchess.
That was me.
Oh, my bad. I think Black Eyes my fault.
Put the lie down.
Hey, my fault, man. Hey, my bad, man. Come on now.
Is it something? It's brought up.
It got to be extra hard for y'all to be honest with you and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, ever since the Coco Cakes came out, that she had the ghostwriter, and then it was just, I mean, it's just like rumors are everywhere. They said 40 had one. I don't believe it, but they're saying she had one, and they're saying that's an official got one. I mean, it's crazy right now. Like, how can y'all even live?
All right, Cats, right? Busted this, right? You got a battle. You about to battle me, right? And
right.
You going to work every day. You got to be at work 6 in the morning. You got to come home, take care of your kids, do all that shit. You tired as fuck, and then you got to spend 3 hours every day because you practicing and putting together a battle rap, right? Then come to find out you prepared wild crazy. You went through wild shit preparing, and then this bitch got somebody writing, like, I got somebody writing my bars for you. All I had to do was learn my shit. That wouldn't make you mad?
Hell, right. Yeah.
So that's how I take it. Like, damn, bitch, I'm going out my way to basically train because I got to go through a training camp to battle. So I'm going to training, and you're just, like, studying lyrics? Like, what the fuck?
So Black Eyes and Raine, when you're in that position where you find out someone has a ghostwriter, what do you do?
When you find out? I mean, I haven't legitimately found out. I mean, me personally, like I said, I used to feel more passionate about it, like Dutchess. But from this standpoint, like for example, Coco Cakes, we booked her. So, I mean, I guess I told you what I think about it. Like, it's an isolated incident. I don't even know too.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Let me finish what I'm saying first. I'm saying that
Raine, I fuck with you. Are you telling me that you booked Coco Cakes after this?
Yes.
You supposed to be all known as battlerap. We booked Coco Cakes twice. She battled. We battled. We took a battle to her in Baltimore, and she battled Ema X. I know you know. Now you're showing your true colors because maybe somebody was right when they said you don't really rock with female battle rap because you should know that.
I'm the one who already blogged on Coco Cakes. Get your facts straight. Don't get it confused up here. And don't come at me because I think it's crazy.
Because you came at me before about that.
I just think it's crazy that you booked her twice after there was proof that she had a ghostwriter. That's
what was
crazy.
The proof? To me, against Ema X, I don't think that those rhymes were written by anybody else. No, nothing on her, but even the rhyme that when she battled more recently, that wasn't ghost written. I mean, for me being like within it, like I know, like I always say, you come from a strictly fan's perspective, and from my perspective, I just feel like, you know, a couple of girls have gotten probably even Kwani Kush. See, my stance on it is different. You know what I mean? I would have booked her after the whole debacle, too. But I just didn't. It just never happened. You know what I'm saying? I was giving her a second shot. And that's just my standpoint.
And you don't have a problem with booking people who you know have ghostwriters?
Explain to me the story, because I heard it third party, and to me, I saw it was some kind of text message somebody outed her.
But here's my problem. If I tell you right now, it would still be. But if I tell you right now, it would still be third party. It's no different.
No, but I'm saying that to me it was hearsay. You saying that why? Because someone showed you a text message of a line or two. The guys did the same thing. The same kind of help with any teams. Lines get passed on, unless you can show me that somebody straight wrote her all 3 rounds. Then now Kwani Kush, though, from what I've seen, that was actually shown.
And she got booked after that too.
And she got booked after that as well. I mean, because at the end of the day, we all know that situation. I'm just different when it comes to it. We know the situation with a lot of things, situation, and so basically your ghostwriter is gone. So now you have an opportunity to prove yourself, and that's how I looked at it. I didn't book her per se, but at the time I would have. Now since then I've seen her battle, and it would be, if I book her or not, it would be a different story, but it wouldn't be based on her ghostwriting. That's my stance on it.
Like, stop playing with me. How you feel about this?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. I'm waiting to hear what you're going to say about this one.
I mean, I don't respect the whole ghostwriting deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was kind of shocked with the Kwani Kush thing because I was kind of following her to see what she had or whatever. But I actually heard her battle after that when they had to prepare over the phone. I think that she did good. Like, I don't know if I
Wait.
When she battled over the phone, you don't think that she did good for her to have written it herself?
Black guys, are you
on
telling
the Queen
me?
Of the Ring?
Black guys, don't do this. Black guys, are you telling me that you booked her after the ghostwriting shit too?
You said what now?
Did you?
You
are you
supposed to know this though.
You booked Kwani Kush after the whole scandal also?
No, she did
not.
No,
I did not book her.
Okay, I was thinking sure. All right. I'm asking. I'm
you
sorry.
Know I didn't book her. I'm talking about when she battled on the radio for Queen of the Ring.
Oh, I didn't even hear that shit, to be honest with you. How was she?
She did decent. Yeah, she did decent for her to have, prepared it. I think they dropped the flyer the day before or some shit.
Yo, Ice, you want some bullshit. Now, how the hell you know that ain't nobody else write that shit in the little phone?
Listen, I don't know, but I know Lotta Zay didn't do it, so, we don't have to go with that shit.
Right.
But it was decent, you know what I'm saying? Like, I have not booked her. I'm not a fan of ghostwriting and none of that shit, you know what I'm saying? On some real shit. Like, if I book somebody and they had a person preparing for them and they sitting up here just memorizing, I don't feel like it's fair. Of course it pisses me off, whether it was over. Yeah, it's not. Because it's like you should have battled the motherfucker that wrote it.
Question. Did Coco Cakes actually, I have a question real quick. Did Coco Cakes actually battle that ghost-written rhyme? She didn't battle, correct?
I mean, she did. I think she did.
Nah, that was the whole thing. She didn't battle. They caught her or whatever, but she didn't battle.
Oh, shit. Yo, all right.
I don't know. I'm sipping my tea. I'm sipping some tea.
Nah, I don't. Hold on. I'm sorry. We lost Dutchess 347. I knew we lost
I'm looking
somebody.
for her now. I'm looking for her now.
Oh, she's coming back on. Raine, I did not even know. Come on.
Did you even watch Dutchess versus Jada Ray yet, man?
Huh?
Did you watch Dutchess versus Jada Ray yet?
Nope, but I will tonight. I definitely.
I mean, you're the worst.
What?
You're the worst.
Oh. Raine, you booked her after the ghostwriting? You know what? Me and you going to talk after the show is over.
Can y'all hear me?
Why?
Am I in?
Oh, we definitely
You're on. You're
on. All right.
Angry Stone Movement.
I don't think that there was to be honest with Coco Cakes, I don't even think there was a big difference in the ghostwriting anyway. I still think she's the same with or without it.
Yeah, I agree.
Like there was like it was nothing major. Like it was no major change, no major difference in the presence and the bars. All the shit was the same. So
it was hearsay to me, and I still booked her. And whether or not I book her again is another story. But I still booked her because it was hearsay, even though you say you blogged on it. So I don't know. I feel like if you blogged on it, then following up on the story, you should have known that she battled since then.
Oh no. I blocked on the ghostwriting. That's what I mean.
Okay.
I killed her on the ghostwriting. That's not cool. We like you said, we fans. That's not cool.
I agree. But like I said, from my standpoint, from the owner's side, I felt like it was hearsay. And I don't think that, I don't know. I just don't feel like it is, I don't know how to say it properly, but I don't feel like what Dutchess said, I don't feel like it really, I don't feel like she had a ghostwriter for the battle against Ema X or the battle that he just did against Toots. So,
okay,
you know.
I got one, Raine. If, let's say you throw an event and the main event of the night, 10 minutes before they hit the stage, you find out somebody had a ghostwriter. Do you stop the main event?
If I'm honest with that, like just with no real thought, no, I'm not stopping the main event. Because from a league owner standpoint, that wouldn't make any sense. From a business standpoint, that wouldn't make any sense. So I'm supposed to lose out on my event because I heard she had a ghostwriter. If she gets exposed afterwards, and that's on her, then I can choose not to book her again based on the evidence. You know what I mean? But would I stop my event? No, I can't say I would. I don't think no league owner would stop their event because they heard that someone had a ghostwriter 10 minutes before the main event.
My mama blowing me up. I gotta go to your house because I know these people put their hand in her goddamn purse.
What? What you said? Hello?
Yeah, hello?
Yeah, what you said, Black Isis? What you said?
I'm having some personal shit going on in the background. I'm listening.
Yo, Black Isis, you mad fucking hood, you know that?
I'm going to the next question.
Nah, you hood, but in a good way. You gonna
I'm paying attention now, my fault. No, I'm not.
Yeah, you're crazy. You know what I'm saying? Man, I don't fucking know what's going on, man. Shit. It gotta be hard for you to know what's what I'm trying to say and shit. It has to be. Because all you hear is about y'all have ghostwriters and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And then Black Ice and Raine, y'all actually book artists. So it gotta be extra hard on y'all. But do they respect y'all when y'all book them or what?
I have not booked anybody knowing that they had a ghostwriter, angry fan.
No. I mean, period, though. Period. Like, how's the respect level opposed to a male booking somebody? That's just you too.
I don't know. I don't feel like it's fair. Like if I know somebody got a ghostwriter, I'm not finna fucking book them. Like the shit ain't fair. I may as well book the motherfucker that's writing. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not finna do all that.
Right.
I dig that. I respect that because, like I said, like this shit ain't easy. Like niggas really take their time out to prepare for you, buy their own some. However, they gotta get in their zone, fucking go on the roof or whatever to get in their zone, and you're sitting at a round table getting help. Like how can you call yourself? How can you be like I'm that bitch? I got so and so 100,000 views, and you spitting Drake rhymes. Like that shit doesn't fucking add up to me. Like that's not your life, that's not your bars. Like it doesn't make sense. Like
right now, I agree with if I heard evidence like 2 weeks or so before the event, and it was full proof that this person had a ghostwriter, I would let the opponent know, and then that battle would be dead. That would be something different. But I feel like that has not been proven. Most times with the girls, I've only seen hearsay. I know you said you blogged on what's the name, but to me, by the time I booked her, I guess a year and a half after the whole situation, it was hearsay at that point to me. But if it was like that, where we have proof and it's all lined up, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna. That's not fair. You know what I mean? But as far as girls being accused of ghostwriters, I mean, to me, a lot like the girls who you mentioned, for the most part, 40. You said official, like ever since they came out, when they came out with a bang or whatever, and they had certain punchlines, people have been trying to say that just because of what they're saying, which I don't respect that. I don't respect, I fight for female artists because I'm an artist first, and me, from my era, we had to fight to get, we had to fight for respect. You had to fight, you had to battle dudes and stuff like that to prove yourself. So from that standpoint, you know what I'm saying, I'm always going to go hard. Like, I don't like when they accuse automatically girls of having ghostwriters. That's whack to me.
Is it something that goes on, though, that people just don't talk about? Like, you know, police with the blue shield, like, people are aware certain people use ghostwriters, but, you know, for the sake of entertainment and the business of it, they just don't, you know, expose it?
Say again? I didn't hear. I'm sorry.
Is it a known fact that certain people do use ghostwriters, like bigger name people, and people just don't say anything for the sake of, you know, the movement or destroying someone's career? You know, they just keep it under wraps?
Yeah. I mean, I think that's what happened. Well, the reverse happened with the Quantum Cook situation. You know, I was following her, too. I'm like, yo, she's fire. She's fire. And then, you know, when you hear that, it's like, damn. But not really, though. I'll be honest. From the time that she started, she's someone I said right away that I felt I was skeptical about. Because I study it too much, so I can easily tell when someone has a ghostwriter. So from the jump, I can't say that. I can say that the culture was loving her, and you know what I'm saying. And then you find that out. I do think that bigger names do get help. I don't know if they get whole rounds. I just don't see. I know it's gonna sound funny, so I'm not sounding funny right now, but I just don't respect like whole rounds being submitted type shit. But artists in general, you'd be surprised about the artists that we know, love, and respect who get help from other people who have not written whole entire songs. I'm not saying that it's cool.
Ray, let me ask you a question, Rain. You seen this shit that was going on between fucking SB and Nicki, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And you seen that interview he did on the Breakfast Club, right? Where he was talking about how he helped her write her rhymes and shit, right?
Mhm.
And but this bitch be going in on Iggy and anybody who she feels.
But that's
don't
right.
write their rhymes. But see, to me that's like
not the
it's
same,
almost like a double standard. Like you
but not
can't
really,
like talk
though.
shit about it. You can't talk shit about people doing it, and then you go and you sit in the studio getting a verse from Wayne and spitting it in your aura. Like
it's not that cut and dry. It's not.
It's definitely a double standard when it comes to you girls, you female battle rappers. They grill female battle rappers, and niggas don't get it like you guys do. They don't.
I mean, to me, with that situation, that's the standpoint that I come from, that I bring to battle rap. I feel like I've been there, and like I'm saying, I didn't look at that. When he said that, he didn't discredit her to me. You know, every artist, how do you think that artists are able to sustain careers? It's not easy, okay? So you have teams, and you got people that you run with that, he helps her in the studio, as he should. Like, you know, you're breaking your brain. Your favorite rapper does not write all his rhymes. I want y'all to like understand. This is a job. This is like you know.
No,
people
we know that. But
right, so you know that, then you have to.
When a nigga writes your song, a nigga gets writer credits. So we know he wrote that song. He's not running around saying this is my shit and I wrote this. You know,
he didn't write the song. He didn't say. But he didn't say he wrote her song. He didn't say he wrote her song though. He didn't say that. He said he owns half of her. I don't feel that. Yeah, but that's like, come on now. You analyze music, Mobb Deep. I always said this, right? People who hang out together and they both rhyme, they sound alike. That's just how it goes. So,
none of my friends sound like me, and we in the studio all day. Like
you're an isolated incident, but most people, if you look in, I can name mad examples in the game. You may not all sound exactly alike, but they sound like, you know, they sound similar. Now, Prodigy and Havoc, you know, they don't have the same sound, but now if you go to the affiliated Mobb Deep teams, they sound like them. I don't feel like, you know, if he helped her with her flow, so what? Helping somebody with a flow. I've helped mad people with flows. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't take away her power of who she is and what she did to get to that level, because she got assistance. There are mad people who get assistance because you need help. Like, if you come on, she's been in the game for like what, 6-7 years. You think that you can just easily just bang out rhymes like that? No, that's why you have motherfuckers in battle rap too that be choking, that be giving away battles. You know, that be showing up for the money because it's not easy. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think that discredits Nicki by him saying that he helped her in the studio, because that's a given. And you know that because you be in the studio OD.
I don't think it discredits her. I just think that you cannot be running around talking shit about people, if you want to call it help, getting help. I watched an interview with Nas, and this nigga said some real shit. He was like, if every rhyme didn't come from me, what would I be giving y'all? So I really took that to the heart, because it's like, you know, now that we talking about this ghostwriting shit, it's like that shit was the realest shit I heard. If every rhyme don't come from me, what am I giving y'all?
Right. But now, come on, Dutchess. If you in the studio with your peoples, you mean to tell me your peoples have never, ever threw you a line or told you to say it this way? All Safari did to Nikki was say you're saying it wrong.
Like, nope, they don't fix my lines. My peoples be like, that shit is whack. Scrap that shit. That whole shit. My peoples don't feed me lines. That's the thing that, like, my peoples be like, bitch, you nicer than me. Why would I give you help? Like, why would I do that? Like, I'm not going to help you. No, why don't you help me? So, like, I don't know. Maybe it's because my friends don't help me, but I don't look for the help anyway. You understand what I'm saying?
But, all right, here's a reverse question. So you've never helped somebody else? Like, yo, say it like this? Yep. You never done that? Of course.
Yeah, but I've never wrote a verse for somebody. Like, I've never sat there and blatantly said, here's 16 bars, spit this shit like this. Like, if a nigga have a rhyme and a it or a was could be added in, I'll put my 2 cents in, you know what I'm saying, if he take the advice or whatever. But I try not to, you know how people feel about their work. I try not to fucking put my 2 cents in, because some people get offended, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Let me ask you this, because this will kind of piggyback off of what y'all talking about right now. Let me ask you this. As an active female battle rapper, with the ghostwriting and different stigmas, or just more so demeaning men demeaning female battle rappers, do you ever get people who try to lowball you as far as fees that you charge?
Of course. This is just the world we live in. But that shit ain't nothing. That shit ain't nothing major.
I say that because we had Bonnie on the other day, and she was just basically, you know, she really touched on that and how female battle rappers get a lot less. Now, I understood that, you know, female battle rappers may not get as much as the guys do, but the numbers was crazy to me that female battle rappers, that's like very disrespectful to me. Yeah. That a lot of female battle rappers don't even make over $1,000.
Yeah. Well, there's things that, I mean, I agree, and that's why I said when I was on here last time that I'm really fighting to, you know, get, you know, bigger budgets and stuff to be able to pay the girls what they're worth. But honestly, a lot of, you know, some females, the draw is not there. And then on top of that, you know, like while we're on the phone too, I want to salute Dutchess because she's one of the few that gets it. Like, you know, she has battled Jada Ray, and you know, even though it wasn't stipulated, she's promoting her own. She's promoting the battle. Like people want the girls want to get paid on par with the guys, but then you're not retweeting, you're not posting, you're not letting people know that your battle is even out. You're not, you know what I'm saying? Like that's all part of it. And then not putting in the work. I'm not saying that the guys do OD, but most of the times the guys who are getting paid the big bucks, you don't see them not sharing the fact that they have a battle out. You
and
know
not only that, the ones that's getting paid big bucks is coming to show they fucking ass. You know, they got the crowd at the edge of their seat waiting for their next word. And see, that's the thing about me. No matter how fucking whack people could say I turn the fucking crowd up. I talk to the crowd. I talk to my opponent. I talk to the nigga behind me. I make them feel like they're involved in my verse. And to me, that's all a part of performing. Like, when you book me, you know I'm coming to perform. It's just, I'm not just coming to rap. You know what I'm saying? So, to me, that all counts in, like who should get, it's performance, bars, you know what I'm saying, how you carry yourself.
And the draw, though. Like, this is a business. Like, you have a following. Are you bringing your people? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's the sense in having 30,000 people following you and you cannot, you could barely bring 10 people of your own or 20 people of your own. Like, that all counts in the numbers. And then when you have the culture complaining, you know, about, you know, paying for battles, you know, that's our way of sustaining a business within the culture. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the money is going to pay the girls. You know what I mean? To get bigger budgets, to show numbers for sponsors, to to get the girls paid on par with the guys. When I heard the numbers thrown out recently of a particular guy battle rapper, I'm like, yo, you're right. It's drastically different. No girl has ever been paid 10 racks to battle. You know what I'm saying? No girl. Not one girl has ever been paid. I don't know if any girl has been paid 5 racks. I don't think even 5.
Nah, the most I've gotten paid to battle was $1,300. The most. And that's why. And Raine, that's why, Raine, how I be, you already know, Raine, when I talk to you, right? I be like, no. I try not to take nothing less than a rack. Because like I said, a lot of shit goes into this. And if you don't have my money, I just won't battle. Like, that's why I won't oversaturate y'all for $300 every 2 months. I don't give a fuck. Like, I know my worth, and I'll sit back and wait for my payday. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, these bitches, they don't care. They take $300, oversaturate the fans and everybody with these fucking rhymes that they spitting over and over, and it looks terrible.
Word.
I'm be real with you. I can't be too mad and shit. To be honest with you and shit.
Yeah, the money definitely got to make sense. I feel exactly what Raine's saying, because it be niggas that be demanding a lot of money and they don't even fucking bring people to the door. You know what I'm saying? I refuse to pay anybody stacks and they ain't got no following. Or you got a following, but you're too lazy to promote or get your niggas to come and see you. You know what I'm saying? Like if I go to battles, when I go to battles, I pay attention to the motherfuckers that's paying attention to the people that's on the stage. You know what I'm saying? The people that's running to the front and shit like that. Like, it gotta make sense, because if we just straight cashing out, it ain't gonna be no goddamn battle league. You know what I'm saying? That shit gonna be over real soon. You sitting up here trying to do a big paying everybody and shit. Next thing you know, you ain't gonna have no money to throw another battle because you just dumbed your money up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So a lot of niggas and females gotta respect that. Like, if you got the following, you got the following, you got the performance. I was there when Dutchess came here to Milwaukee or whatever, and I seen her. You know what I'm saying? I like her performance. I actually chopped it up with her for a second. But I be looking at all that shit. Like, if a motherfucker ain't coming out to see you, like, if I book you, I'm not finna be paying no damn top dollar and you ain't even on shit. You know what I'm saying? And not even to discredit the craft or anything like that, but if you into your craft, you got to be into 100%. That involves promotion. I hate dropping the motherfucking battle and they don't promote it. I hate, like, we going back and forth. Hey, put me on the flyer. What's up with this flyer? Blah, blah, blah. Let me get a battle. As soon as I put you on there, you ain't promoting shit. I'm going to drop you off that motherfucker. Like, I don't got time for that. Like, I shouldn't be the only one promoting the card. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's the main reason why I'll put, like, motherfucking 13, 14 battles on the card, because I know all of them will not make it to the day. Because I'm going to drop motherfuckers that's not helping promote. You know what I'm saying? Everybody not finna just eat off me. You know what I'm saying? It took a lot. Like, we've been around since, November 2012. So I had to learn a lot, you know what I'm saying, through this journey. And fortunately, we've been doing real good as far as the matchups and turnouts and shit like that. But I be paying attention to all of that because I like money. So I'm not trying to just cash out and give everybody all my shit and they not doing nothing for me. You know what I'm saying? I pay you to come perform. I pay you to bring people. I pay you to promote. I pay you to promote your battle when it drops, not make motherfucking stats talking about dumbass shit getting like 1,000 likes, but you can't promote your battle. You know what I'm saying? Like, no.
Right.
I pay attention to all that shit, so that make a lot of sense. They hit home because then they want to say, oh, well, you not giving me my word for what you mean, you only giving me 1,500. How many people did you bring to the door? Like, how many people can you bring to the door? How many tickets can you sell? You know what I'm saying? I have no problem with paying nobody what they worth, but don't try to get me the short end of the stick. I ain't going.
You know what would be really fucking crazy if these fucking battle rap leagues owners start doing how these promoters be doing, give everybody 20 tickets. Let's see who bought these tickets, and you get to pay after that. Let's see who you bring to the door. Like, it'll be crazy if they start doing it like that, but that'll really separate it and you know what I'm saying, boil it down to the point. Like, all right, this bitch sold her 20 tickets, this bitch sold her 5 tickets, so it will make it so you know who to book.
No, but you know, and it's crazy that you bring that up because we did that for the eulogy. And everybody on that card was selling their fucking tickets. They knew it was first time. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Like, I was like, I had fucking numbers on the back of the tickets, and I knew what ticket I gave you, so won't nobody be trying to give out free tickets. Like, I'm telling you, I was trying to figure out where my money at. You know what I'm saying? How can I get my money back, and how I'm finna be able to pay y'all? You know what I'm saying? But that's a great idea, that ticket. That was some good shit. It take a lot of keeping track, but it was worth it in the end, and everybody sold their tickets.
Word. And you could probably only do that on a smaller league, though. I couldn't see that with much bigger leagues, but that's a dope idea, though.
Yeah, I agree with that. You know, well, see, with the bigger leagues, the guys who are getting paid, 10 racks and whatever more to battle, it's different because they're getting paid based on they are a draw. Like somebody like a hitman who gets paid, a certain amount of money, they know that he is going to bring, a crazy following. Like people rock with him. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, if you're averaging 1 million views, you can say I want a certain amount of money. You know what I mean? I explain to the girls too that everything counts. Your craft, how you perform, your execution, your consistency, your promotion, all that counts with you getting paid, and your popularity as well. You know what I mean? Popularity does count.
Have you ever had any female battlers though that you just had to break that down to? Like, because I know that there are people. Well, I know some guys that do that. That kind of think that they are worth a certain amount, but then they don't even realize that, hey, it's people in the state that you're in or surrounding states that are way better than you that you don't even realize are out there. But you want X amount of dollars to come to this battle. And it's like, okay, you need to wake up and chime into what's going on. I mean, do you have to actually tell other female battlers, like, look, this is what we look at as far as your words? And, how do they perceive you when you say that stuff?
That's only for people who, let's just say this. I had a little situation with the last card, and I feel like my goal, like I said, is to get the girls paid, period, and on par, but they have to also know how the game goes. And I had to explain that as well because certain people were demanding money, but you didn't demand money up front. Like, you haven't battled in a while, but you're demanding money. And I had that person demanded money knowing her worth up front. That might have been more negotiable from my standpoint. But you can't accept the battle and then now demand money because you think that everyone else is getting paid. But people got paid on the card based on all the things I named. And, like I said, with me being a battler first, knowing what it is, you know what I'm saying, I'm not going to never not pay a vet. You're never not going to, the girls I did have to explain that because the girls have to learn. Like the new girls I got coming in, they've asked or whatever, and I've explained it. Like, you earn, like, that's earned. Like, when I was saying before I didn't get paid before, certain things I didn't get a chance to say, but, like, that's earned. You know what I mean? Like, my battle rap career was up and down. Now, would I have paid me prior to, my third battle? Maybe not. You know what I'm saying? Like, in retrospect, should I have gotten paid for my battle against Matrimony? Yes, I do feel that way. But, I do know that I had an up and down career. That's what I'm saying. You get paid, too, based on your consistency. You know what I'm saying? Your consistency, because battle rap is about execution. Like, that's the first step. So if you're not executing, how can you get paid? Just because people like you, but you're not executing, you know what I'm saying? So that had to be explained because, this person was demanding money, but you haven't battled in a while, like not really popping like that, like, and then I'm not trying to play nobody. I'm just saying, but then when you look at their careers, then it wasn't popping when they was out. So it's like, I'm supposed to pay you for what? Are you going to bring 30 people or 20 people to the event? You know what I'm saying? What am I paying you for? Because actually now it changes. Now the platform is more of a look for you than you are a look for the platform. I mean, it goes both ways. But someone who hasn't battled, what am I paying for? I'm basically trying to give you a boost to get you hot again, so you can get paid. You feel me?
Dang,
I don't know if I lost y'all, but.
No, you definitely did and shit. I'm looking like, damn, what the fuck? Dutchess?
Yep.
Your thoughts on that?
Going in, yeah, kind of lost me. I was getting bad reception for a second.
Okay. I mean, well, all right. Well, you as a battler, you want top dollar, obviously, right?
Of course. Who doesn't?
So how do you go about that?
Like it's all about you, your packaging, how you packaging yourself, your work ethic. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, how you come to these events and how you perform and your bars, how you handle yourself and things like that. To me, that goes into a lot of how you should be handled by whoever's ready to put some bread in your pocket. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm a book Dutchess. Why do I want to book Dutchess? Why? First of all, like to me, if anybody says they want to book you, it's because there's something that was appealing. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Something that they liked, whatever. Your smile, it could be as little as a fucking mole on your cheek, whatever the reason. But whatever reason you like them, you want them. So it shouldn't be a problem to discuss money. See, that's the thing. Like, I ain't gonna blow no names up, but this nigga been hitting me up for a battle for like 5 months. And I've been dubbing him because I don't like the competition, and I just didn't feel like I needed to battle that bitch. But he had hit me the other day. He said, "Yo, whatever you want to do, let's do it." I said, "All right, fuck it, give me $800. I'll do it for $800." This nigga said, "I don't have $800, Dutchess." He said, "But I really want you." He said, "I'll give you $400 and I'll shoot you a video and give you studio time." I said, you know what, fuck it. I could use the video and I could use the studio time. I said, all right, fuck it, let's do it. This nigga never got back to me. After being in my inbox for 5 months. So it's like, what is it? Like, do y'all just want a nigga to say yes? Because when it was time for me to agree to it, you just stopped replying. So it's like, niggas, legals, they funny with their money too. You know what I'm saying? Real funny with their money. So if these bitches just jump on everything, oh yo, come have a battle. I got $300 for you and a plate of food. So they think anybody gonna jump on that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I just don't do it, and that's why y'all don't see me as much, because I just feel like I'm worth a lot more. There's people coming out to see me. Like, niggas flew in from Miami to come to Raine's event to see me battle.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, them niggas, and they made their presence known, and they made it known, like, I came here to see Dutchess. Like, 4 niggas flew in from Miami. So it's like, I'm going to bring people with me. I'm going to show out. Like, pay me my money, yo.
Did you say $300 and a plate of food?
That was just an example. But
I'm not fucking with you, Dutchess.
No, that was just an example, but I'm just saying, like, I've heard these bitches taking battles for nothing, you know, like nothing. Like, they got to pay for their own fares, and they got to put themselves in hotels, and it's just all for the views. Like, that's not what's up. Like, what are you getting out of that? What are you getting out of that?
So, I mean, depending
for new girls, I think it's different. You should pay for your career, like, you know, as an artist. Yeah, you know, for new girls it's different. You got to put the work in. Like, if but people who've earned that already, you definitely should get getting paid. You know what I mean?
So but that's the only reason why I feel, because, like, I'm not no little bitch. Like, I've been doing this just since Queen of the Ring started. I done flew out wild places with this shit. I done did industry features off this shit. I done went viral and World Star and Vine clips with this shit. So it's like, I just feel like I'm at a certain level where I deserve to be paid.
Facts.
That's all. I don't know about nobody else, but me, like, I deserve some paper. Like, that's just how it is. Like, I'm not going to upset you. You're not going to be mad that you booked me. You know, I'll probably have the best fucking battle, because it's all about how the crowd reacts towards you. And they always say that Dutchess wins in the room. Dutchess always wins in the room. Dutchess always wins in the room. Because it's all about how you perform.
Okay. Black Ice? Black Ice?
Yeah, I'm on here.
How you feel about it?
About what?
About
I'm so sorry. I'm having like some real live shit happening over here. But I heard y'all talking about the booking and somebody tried to get Dutchess $400.
300 and some and
a plate of food.
So what was the question though?
I mean, how do you feel about all that shit? How do you know?
Like I said, I look at a lot of different things. You know, like when people come here, I probably go to the battle or some shit like that. Or if I go to different states, I just pay attention to everything, like what the people want, what the fans want to see. And it got to be somebody that's going to bring people through the door. That's how I do it. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of my shit, like I reach out to a lot of people, but it's like way more people that reach out to me. You hear what I'm saying? In reference to getting booked or whatever. And I just based it off of what I think they'll be able to bring. Like, is the people here or the people at the venue that I'm throwing it at, are they going to pay to come see that? Like, do they know this person? Are they going to, you know what I'm saying? So it just all got to make sense to me financially in order for me to book it. Not if it's just something that I really want to see. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of battle rap fans here, and a lot of people are familiar with a lot of the females and a lot of the males. So I just draw off of what my fans want. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it don't even necessarily got to be people that's familiar with them. If they got like a large fan base as far as like people that can't make it out here, you know, I get tagged like I don't even know how many times a day in reference to match this person with this person. Or I'll probably say, what y'all think about this battle versus this battle? And it'll be like plenty comments. I draw off of that too. So it pretty much depends. You know what I'm saying? It ain't really nothing that I don't know. Like, I don't never try to get nobody under where I feel like they were. But I don't shit on nobody like, oh, yeah, well, you ain't worth this. You know, like, I'll just be like, listen, like, you know, and I'll just break the shit down like earlier what Raine was saying. Like, it just got to make sense financially. Otherwise, you're going to be out here fucked up trying to please everybody.
Okay, question. How do y'all feel as females and guys try to come on to you? Like, Dutchess, you battle rapping today. And how do you feel about guys dissing you in the battle raps, Dutchess? Raine, you're a female, so they just try to come at you crazy. Black guys, you too. How you feel about that?
Who came at me crazy?
I'm saying if anybody. Shut up, calm down. I mean anybody.
No, I'm just trying to think because all my fucking beef was like super public, so that was pretty much it. Like I ain't really just.
I mean, you're a league owner. You're trying to do your business right, and the fan goes on to holler at you, whatever the case may be. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know. I just deal with everybody accordingly. I don't really get a lot of disrespect. I just deal with people accordingly. Like I'm not finna sit up here and entertain no motherfucker that I can't see or that I know ain't finna say that shit in my face. Or if I know I'm gonna see them, then I will entertain their ass. Hopefully I see them, and I need to really calm that shit down because my anger gets the best of me. But like I said, like this battle rap shit, a lot of it is real, a lot of it is not. You know what I'm saying? So I got to keep reminding myself about that. So like I said, I just handle people accordingly, but I haven't had a lot of situations to even talk about in reference to disrespect or feeling some type of way. You know, niggas gonna flirt anyway. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their type or whatever, and like that don't even really be disrespectful. So you know, I just be chilling, man. I don't respond to everything. You know what I'm saying?
I think.
Right. I think I experienced. I have more to say about that as an artist than I do as a battler. You know what I mean? I feel like that was like when I was an artist, I feel like that was what most of my content was about because I dealt with that heavy. You know, I don't hear girls talking about that as much now in their art. Maybe because like in their songs, maybe because songs like the music is different. People don't really talk about their real lives. I don't know, but with me, that was like a major thing back then. Like it was like, you know, you even have, you know, songs of people like fucking for beats and shit like that. Like guys will always kind of turn a situation left. Like you trying to book a studio session or you're trying to, you know, get a beat or you're trying to do certain things like that. And he may act like he some of them probably actually do, like, they like what you're doing, but they always try to talk to you. And I'm like, that kind of annoys me, I'll be honest. You know what I'm saying? Like, the flirting as far as, like, battling and stuff like that, that's regular. With me, I don't get involved too much with it because I feel like most of the guys who flirt or whatever, they flirt with everybody. And I'm just the type of chick that, that I'm that girl that turns me off. So I'm not going to really entertain it. I'm going to take it as entertainment. Like, I'm a joke and, have fun with it, but I'm not going to take it no kind of way. And I don't feel like I've been disrespected as far as that goes. You know what I mean?
Okay. Dutchess?
We've lost Dutchess. I'm trying to find her now.
Hey. Oh, yeah.
Do y'all ever feel like sometimes, like, people just outprice themselves to y'all because y'all are female league owners?
No, not yet. No. Because I'm dealing with females primarily, so I haven't had that problem. Because the girls can't really do that to me because they know. I mean, I haven't come across that yet because I know the game, and I'm actually trying to get them paid what they deserve. So I haven't really had that problem. You know what I mean? But I appreciate the ones that actually they working with me with the budget that I do have as well. You know what I mean? But I haven't had no one jump out the window. I think the only people who jump out the window are people who are not worth it. Not like that, but I don't know. That's my opinion.
Okay. I mean, how do you even, like, go about guns? I don't know. It's just, this whole shit is weird, man. The competition is gone. It's kind of crazy, man. And now it's about politics and money and shit. Like, how do you even determine who gets what? If they don't want that, they want more, or the battle's not going to happen. It's like, that shit got to be a headache. It has to be. Especially as a female, it has to be.
Yeah, like,
more for black
for
guys
me,
because I'm new to it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for me, it's like, I don't know, man. I don't get off until, like, how can I put this? If you ain't, like, say, for instance, if you say that you want this or whatever, and I feel like it's outstanding, if we can't really come to terms, then I'm going to leave it where it's at. I'm not going to beg nobody to battle. You know what I'm saying? I ain't in the habit of kissing nobody else. There's always more battles. But we don't really just focus on, like, top tier. Like, we watch all battles. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas that's hungry. So that ain't really just been an issue for me. Like, as far as somebody just trying to outprice this and that. Like, I deal with people. My brother deal with people, and there's a couple more people in the cartel that, you know what I'm saying, talk to different people. Everybody got their different relationships with different battlers. You know what I'm saying? And we don't really just, the ones that I deal with are the ones that I talk to outside of battling. Like, you know what I'm saying? It don't really just be all about battling. Like, I got, like, some of these niggas is my niggas, you know what I'm saying? And I really just come to meet the females probably over the past year. A lot of them is cool, you know what I'm saying? So I guess it's just the way that you approach it. You don't make nobody feel like they not worth shit, you know what I'm saying? I do what I can, but if it don't make sense to me or it don't make sense in my pocket, I'm not finna, you know, like, okay, you don't want to do it? Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? If we can't figure nothing out, there ain't nothing that I can do about it. Just know that I'm interested in you, and if you feel like you want to switch that up, or if I feel like I want to switch it up, then I'll just be in contact with you, or you hit me up. You know what I'm saying?
I think. That's true.
Is there anything that can transpire on stage that y'all wouldn't drop the battle?
You say what?
Is there anything that can transpire on stage that you wouldn't drop the battle? Like somebody, you know, maybe getting too physical with someone, you know, something crazy or something, or anything that'll happen that you'd be like, yo, we just can't put it out, even if like the demand for it was crazy.
I haven't experienced it.
I think
no, but is there anything that
not for
could happen?
I don't think I would not drop a battle if the demand for it was crazy. But if I did, if it was bad in some kind of, you know, sometimes it's about timing, so it probably wouldn't get dropped on time. It might get dropped way down the line, you know, like a vault type of battle because it's bad audio or it's kind of boring or whatever, you know.
What I want to ask is in regards. I'm here. what I want to ask is in regard to just basically we're trying to kind of stay away from the business side so much, but with everything that is going on, like Andrew said, it's like as far as what you're trying to do with your league, deposits and no shows. I mean, how when you're dealing with those, like with Black Ice, I think you said it, like you gonna cut niggas off anyway by the time the card comes. But as far as no shows and deposits, I mean, how are you handling those situations, and how often do they happen with you guys?
For me, fortunately, and I'm so superstitious, I really don't even want to say the shit out loud, but we have not had that experience. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that we deal with, they done came through, they done did their thing, so I haven't had it, and I hope I don't ever have it or have to deal with it.
Yeah, I'm kind of new with it. I will say that I guess when we first had an event, I did deal with it. But that person wasn't getting paid, but it was just worse because it's like, I don't know, they were just, like, showing up and not showing up still is just as bad to me. You know what I mean? I haven't dealt with a straight no-show, but to me, showing up and you're terrible, you don't have one round ready is like not showing up. You know what I'm saying? So I think that right. You know, that kind of was a major setback for me because at that time we only had one battle, so that battle was, you know, not released because, you know, so it can be a setback, you know. But I haven't really dealt with it on a bigger scale. I think stuff like that you just take with the punches and you just try not to rely on any one battle. That's what I think, you know.
As league owners, what would y'all like to change most about battle rap?
Change most about it? I don't know what to change most about it. I just feel like in general, I don't know what needs changing, but I know, you know, not as a league owner, as a fan, and as, you know, an analyst, you know, watching some of the battles in general of late, they don't excite me as much. Do you guys feel the same? Like, I don't know. I was looking at that the other day.
Raine. I said the same thing.
They're not as exciting, you know? So I think, I don't know what to change about that, but, you know, I will say that I'm not sure what it is, but I can't, it's kind of a blanket statement because I haven't watched OD battles, but I made a post the other day on Facebook asking for battles, and I didn't even get a chance to watch all of them, so I don't want to say that, but you know, being in the game for this long, you know, the past couple of years, battle rap always kind of, at some point, it has a lull, you know, like a down point, like, so we're just waiting for that next big event or something like that. You know what I mean? Don't disrespect to no other platforms, you know, or anything like that. I'm just saying, like, you know, certain battles just get us excited, and certain battles are exciting, and then you got other battles that the bars may be fire, but because it's still entertainment. That's what people don't realize. I mean, I'm not the OD like you know, I call them battle rap fiends. Like the battle rap fiends probably would just, you know, they don't really care about that part. But from my standpoint, I always look at the conversion. Like I'm trying to get my product to outside of the culture. Like can it entertain people who are not in the culture? And that's what I'm aiming to do with my product. You know what I'm saying?
When you're introducing battles to new fans, you're looking at the majority opposed to the niche.
Right. No, I want to cater to the culture, of course, but the same token, make the product entertainment enough that people who don't rock with it like it. And that's what I feel like I've been, you know, with the battles that we put out, you know, even though the crowd control was so crazy, like they were out of control, that energy made it like, to me, like I wish I was there type shit. And I feel the same way about Black Ice battles too. Like the way it's shot, I think all that has something to do with it. Like the way it's shot and can you capture the moment? You know what I'm saying? I think that you know, certain platforms just have a certain standard and quality that make it cross over more than others. And I think that, you know, other platforms, you know, probably could just, you know, study the game more and like Cause like not to like hate on nobody, but I'm just saying like everyone's just coming up with a league and stuff like that. It might take the same for me, but you know they just come up with a league, but it's like they just picking a camera, like camera in the backyard and let's just go shoot a battle. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't care about anything else going on. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like it has to be. I think what I would want to see change to keep the culture thriving is everyone just putting, I guess, their best foot forward with trying to get the best battles out.
Right.
Okay, that's what it is. That's what it is.
And Black Ice and them, I mean, that to me, what they do as far as camera work and everything, it's like in the matches that they put on together, they keep the competition. They're in competition.
Yeah.
It's like they're keeping that competition thriving.
Right. And I totally agree.
Thanks. I can appreciate that. I agree with y'all comments too. I think the only thing that I would want to change is when people when they start to, I don't even know how to word this shit without sounding like an asshole. But like them, like use your own fucking brain, use your own ideas, use your own shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You want to step it up in your own lane. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, y'all get what I'm saying, and I'll get real technical if you need me to, but that's the only thing I don't like about it.
Man, fuck
and I can't enjoy it because I'm hearing gunshots and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll just cut the shit off because it's like, it just blows me. You know what I'm saying? I can't watch this battle, or I can't enjoy this battle how I want to because I'm seeing shit y'all know what I'm saying. Motherfuckers just be blatantly copying that shit. Right. Like, what the fuck is that shit? And I can't even watch the damn battle because I'm concentrating on the goddamn effects and gunshots, and I ain't even listening to bars at this point. You get what I'm saying? So I just cut the shit off.
Black Ice, man, fuck that shit, man. Who you talking about, Black Ice? Who?
I'm talking about everybody that fucking did the shit. It's a lot of motherfuckers. If had I known this question gonna come up, I'd have wrote everybody down and fucking said that shit. Y'all know who be doing that shit. Like this one nigga, huh?
Go ahead, my fault. Go ahead, do your thing, shit. My fault.
Nah, this one nigga, see, y'all getting me started. Then he gonna make a vlog and shit, right?
Ice,
so,
let's go.
What?
Let's go.
Listen, somebody inboxed me like, damn, what's up with you and I think his name was like Bloody Knuckles or some shit. And I'm like, who? So they like Bloody Knuckles. So they put the little boy in there, and he like, yeah, I don't know why they mad at me, and they talking about I beat their style and this and that. And I'm like, what? Like, what is he talking about? Like, I have to go find the battle because I've never had a conversation with him. But apparently on the battle, like, fans was like, oh, y'all biting, such and such style and this and that. You know what I'm saying? And he thought it was us, but it was the fans. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, here go another fucking thing. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's not even just him, it's other people. I can be just sitting there watching a battle and I hear a gunshot, I see the camera shake, and I'm just over it. Like, man, I'm cutting this shit off. You know what I'm saying? I can't watch that shit.
Damn. So everybody's pretty much biting your style, pretty much. Like the bullshit.
You already know what it is because you blogged about it too, right, you saying?
Yeah, I did. I wasn't quoting that shit because that's y'all lane.
Right, so it's like, I don't care, like, it's like a lot of people, I would even say in our state, not even trying to shit on upgrade. You can, like a shot in the goddamn.
Hey, Ice.
Hello?
You going in and out?
Yeah,
Ice?
somebody's going in and out.
Damn, that was Ice with this. She was turned up too. I mean,
oh, you can't hear me?
We can hear you now.
There you go.
Say it again, Ice.
I said you can't hear me?
No,
you're going in and out.
Oh, no, I was just saying, like, it just made people switch a lot of shit up. You know what I'm saying? Like, make themselves better, which is cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't knocking that. It ain't nothing wrong with improving some shit, but just don't be biting shit and acting like, oh, my God, who you talking to when a motherfucker call you out on it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, we can do this, or I seen this back in 1999. Like, get the fuck out of here. No, you didn't. You know what I'm saying? And then here I am going back and forth on the internet. I have to log that shit off. Like, it's just irritating. That's what I don't like. I can't enjoy a fucking battle or try to enjoy a battle because I don't even watch the fucking battle once I see or hear some shit like that. I don't like that. But I love battles. I really like battles.
But that's right there turns you off, though.
Yeah, I can't watch it. It just be blowing me like I can't even concentrate.
So, question. I got the sound effects, right? So what about when you hear Don DeMarco's and fucking RBE does they shit? I seen A-Hat do they shit. I mean, it's all different. It ain't exactly what you do because what John Doe does, it seems like, is that he puts the sound effects in after the battle. With the sound, is it all the same thing to you or what?
He put the sound effects in after the battle?
Well, I don't know. It seems like that. I don't know. I could be wrong.
I mean, I done been to, like, before, like, when we was just doing gunshots, you know what I'm saying? I had went to a couple of smack battles where I hear Don DeMarco, like, they was doing that shit. Like, we don't got Don DeMarco. You know what I'm saying? But, so like, in the beginning.
You mean gunshots, then. You mean gunshots and whatever you doing, you mean?
Yeah, like the camera shaking, the still shots, the fucking gunshots. You know, like, what it does is it make my brother have to be more creative. And as y'all can see, he's coming up with something different every time. You know what I'm saying? Just to add to it. Because you can't really just mimic a motherfucker and act like that's your style. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I don't like this shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't like it. Like, it ain't even no not to RBE or whatever because he done been to events and he supported or whatever. But you know, like in the beginning, when that shit had happened, I don't even remember what battle it was, but it was like the same shit. And then he was just like, you know, like it ain't no disrespect, you know, it was like inspiration, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to keep my effects, but I'm just not going to do it like that no more. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But it was some little shit there. Like, you be seeing all that shit. You know what it was. You know what it is. But, like, for the most part, with everybody, man, that be doing that shit, man, I don't like that shit. Not when it blatantly kind of trying to look like a knockoff of what my brother do.
Yeah.
Would you appreciate and respect it more if leagues hollered at your brother and try to hire him to do some of their camera work?
My brother ain't gonna shoot for nobody but me unless I say, hey, you should shoot for this person. You know what I'm saying? Because we already done been down that road.
Yeah.
That's over.
Yeah.
But you know what, though?
Trying to get that motherfucking shit off on us. You say what?
Nah, you right, though, Bob. I mean, even though that bullshit went down and shit, like, this shit still was just like we knew what it was when it came to light and shit.
Yeah, but y'all didn't know. You know what I'm saying? That's when all the confusion went, when I set the record straight. So it's just like, oh, my God.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers been around for a minute. Huh?
You know how it is. It's politics.
I mean, if that's what you want to call it, I'll call it snake shit. You know, but it is what it is. Like, you know, that shit is in the past, whatever. But y'all know what it was. Why it was for me to speak on it, because in the beginning, y'all didn't know what it was. A lot of people didn't know what it was. You know what I'm saying? When I went to New York not the last time, but with the classic or casket, it was just plenty of information. Like, damn, you know, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I'm not going to keep having this conversation over and over again. And that's the main reason why I did the vlog, because we wasn't getting our proper recognition. So, no, my brother ain't going to be shooting for nobody or doing all that extra ass shit. Like, nah.
Raine, your thoughts, Raine? How do you feel about somebody bit your format of, I don't know how, but any way possible? How would you feel about that?
You know, what do they say? Imitation is the best form of flattery.
Okay.
It's been done, you know, a bunch of times with things I feel like I've created within the culture or just in general, but you know, like small stuff. But I don't really, you know, trip. But yeah, biting is whack. I'm from the era where, you know, we don't respect people that copy. But this era right here, in general, not just in battle rap, everyone just copies off of everybody. So, you know, I'm not giving it a pass. I don't respect it, nah. But I haven't, experienced that with as far as the format. You know what I mean? Like as far as the league stuff, I'm new to the game, so, But
Okay.
biting is whack. I still call it biting. Like that's from biting, copying, whatever you want to call. I'm all about originality and creativity. Like that's how you keep the culture going forward, is by being innovative and shit. Like not trying to mimic other people's shit.
Okay. That's what it is. I ain't mad at that. Man, shit. I mean, I can
Now,
feel
do you guys, sorry. Do you guys have, just to piggyback on that topic, do you guys have, like, a clause or entertainment? I mean, the respect factor, of course, is always there. They know that they shouldn't, but at some point, is there, like, a contract that you're just like, look, we're not supposed to do this. We want to hype up the battle, whatever the case may be, but we're not supposed to cross those lines. Is there something in ink that actually states, hey, we're not doing that here?
As far as
the fighting. I mean, women more
fighting.
so are
You said fighting?
Catty. Yeah.
Oh, well, I mean, that's not something I have stipulated, but I think it's something that should be included. Because I think the guys know that because it's in the contract. They know not to touch each other.
Right.
But I think, that's something that I probably will update in the contract. Like, no touching or... Fighting is just no. Like, fighting will get you,
right.
It's not cool because you can end up losing the venue, how it goes. Like, it's not a good look.
Right.
Not a good look at all.
And I don't think that people really understand that. Like, when you're fighting, it devalues the brand. I mean, it becomes a liability for investors, sponsors. They will back out quick.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what it is. But hey, I know. Any Raine, your event after you Black Ice Hall event, Raine.
Right now we're still all about the retaliation, man. Like, go support that. rapgrid.com/retaliation. I want to just address the culture that's complaining about paying the $5. Like I said, the goal is to sustain a legitimate business within the battle rap culture, and this is one way, that we're aiming to do it. And if you guys, want us to keep putting out dope cards and, also to get the girls paid what they deserve and support the business, you know what I mean? rapgrid.com right now /retaliation, and go check out that Dutchess versus Jada Ray, as well as that Norman Bates versus Marasha. Subscribe to Bosschick TV.
That's what it is, man. That's what it is. Black Ice?
Yeah, we got that on the Olympics, March 14th at Danny Myers versus T-Rex. We got the link up. Y'all can get y'all tickets. Make sure y'all come out. Angry fan, you owe me. You supposed to be coming.
I know.
Do you hear me?
Yo, the minute you said I owe me, I said I know exactly what she's talking. I know. March
let me
what?
know so I can. March 14th. Let me know so I can get you together and have you straight when you get down here.
Same
But it's a dope ass class, huh?
I'm scared of you, but I got you though.
Yeah, right. Come on, man. You said you was coming down here. I gotta hit a Debo jacking ass too. But that's the next thing. That
just me and Winger just chopped liver. We not invited.
No, I mean y'all all invited, man. Y'all all invited. Like the shit gonna be dope. Y'all should come fuck with us though. It's gonna be a dope card all the way down to the battles that y'all are not familiar with. Like we watch battles for days trying to, match these battles up, and shit gonna be straight. It's gonna be live. Got people coming from all over.
How often do y'all argue on matchups? Because I know it's a collective between y'all and figure it out. Do most of the time y'all go, yo, that's dope? Is someone usually come up with, like, yo, they come up with a lot of good ideas, or is it a struggle sometimes, like, yo, that's a stupid matchup?
It takes a lot of time, like my whole team is involved in watching battles and matching battles up and talking to people, and once we feel like we got a match, maybe that one person don't want to battle the other person, and it's like we really don't got time to keep going back and forth, so we just keep it moving, you know what I'm saying? If we unsure about a battle, we may post it like in our bios, like, hey, what y'all think about this? You know what I'm saying? But we pretty much all come to terms with the battles that's chose. You know what I'm saying? Like, if somebody feel like it's not a good battle, they got to make some valid points about it, and then we'll scratch it and keep going. So it ain't really like no big-ass confusion at the table, but we come to the table like, man, like at least once a week and we watch shit. Just watch. You know what I'm saying? Like I said earlier, we're like overbooked because, you know, truth is, like, some of them battles be falling off, whether you take them off or somebody got into a car accident the day of, some goofy shit. You don't want to just be stuck with like 3 battles. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we never had to experience that with none of the bigger battles. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said before, everything is like a team effort. It ain't just me. It ain't just my brother. Like, we all just focus and try to make the best match, whether it's a name or not. Like, we trying to give everybody an opportunity to get to where they trying to go. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, that's what it is. Well, hey, man, we appreciate you calling up for the panel. I know it's a Friday night. You got to do your thing and shit. I already know. Thank y'all for staying on this long. We're going to get you back up here ASAP.
Salute.
Okay, hey, I'm going to hit you up, too, Angry Fan. I'm trying to hurry up and get off the phone and shit. I'm going to hit you up later. I got some shit I got to deal with right now. So I'm going to hit you up, and thank y'all for having me. And everybody keep doing your thing. And salute to you, Raine. I've been watching you getting your shit together. Just hold your cards close to your chest, man, because these motherfuckers will straight take your shit and act like it was theirs.
Facts.
Facts.
To you,
I'm
definitely a fan of the movement, so, you know, keep doing your thing as well. Definitely, I'm trying to come out there sometime this year, so definitely, probably not this card, but I'm trying your next card.
Yeah, let me know. Just make sure you let me know so I can be on point with y'all.
For sure.
Everybody 14th. Invited. March 14th.
March 14th, I'm out there, man. I'm gonna make my way out there, man. Fuck it, I said I was going. I definitely going.
I know you is, because I done seen you in too many battles in the background, and you ain't been to mine yet, so I'm on your ass tomorrow.
I got you coming.
Okay. All right, that's what's up. All right, I'll see y'all later.
Thank y'all later.
Salute, Angry Fan.
Angry Fan 007. What up? You good? I'm alive, I'm breathing. Drop this shit. What up, nigga? Drop this shit. What up, nigga? Fucking head, man.